Well, it's January 2018, and we are looking now at the view of Tel Aviv from one of the rooftop of one of the skyscrapers, very close to the hospital, which is right here. What we can see from here, actually a lot. Then new neighborhoods. Let's remember that Tel Aviv is only 110 years old. It's not an old city, and there's a few new neighborhoods that we are building. This is Midtown, for example, those two skyscrapers. But behind it is already a different city. That part is Tel Aviv, but later on is a different city of Givatayim and Tel Aviv. But that's the way to Jerusalem. We're heading now to Jerusalem in a way. I don't know if you can see, but behind those buildings, there are some hills. This is the West Bank, Judea and Samaria, which show you how small Israel is if you're taking it as part of future Palestine. Then Israeli center, Shalom, very good business center, and of course goes with the shopping mall. The highway number 20, Ayalon, is just to the left of it, and that area is part of the army camp. But behind the army camp, there's a few beautiful buildings. Looks like a bit red roof building, small, like 2-3 story building. This is the German colony that actually established before Tel Aviv, 1870, and it's a beautiful place then to visit, full with good restaurant, boutique shops, and lovely things. That tower belongs to the army, as I believe, and some nice buildings. Amot Ashkaot, well known as IBM building, and that area is one of the modern art area compound. It's not only the modern art museum, which is amazing. It's one of the opera houses there, that building, and a Camry, one of the theaters, and the library is there as well, and the court of Tel Aviv is there too. It's a beautiful compound to visit. Don't miss Sarona, and don't miss the Gold Center, which is one of the compounds of those things like the theater and the opera house. You can see the sea from here. It's a rainy day. Yeah, lots of rain, as you can see. City Hall, municipality, is that building, and that's where Rabin was assassinated in 1985, which is so sad. I was there. And if you go all the way there through Gordon Street or through Frischman Street, you will reach the sea. My friend who lives here works at Frischman Street, very close to the sea. And let's continue to the right, because some hotels, of course, and Reading Power Station, built by the British, and it's a beautiful. This is the old port of Tel Aviv, which is everything but a port. Then, if you want to enjoy good food and a lot of boutique restaurants, it can be a very good idea. That area is called Kikar Hamdina. It used to be the Fifth Avenue of Tel Aviv. Today it's less than that. I'm sure that in the future you will see skyscrapers there instead of the square. Beautiful. Tel Aviv is amazing, and if you've never been in Tel Aviv and you just came for Jerusalem, for the holy places, don't miss that amazing place. Hallelujah for that. I'm going to take another video. Yeah, stay with me. Let's go together to the other side, and that part is boring, and so promised before I might sing, but not, because I don't have no, I'm out of tune, let's say it like that. Then let's see the other side, which is different. Yo, how you waiting with me? We are reaching that area. Here it is. Then what do we see here? This is the northern part of Tel Aviv. That neighborhood is a posh neighborhood of rich people who wanted to live outside Tel Aviv, but now they wanted the children left houses and they want to go back to the center, the business center of Tel Aviv, the culture center of Tel Aviv. Then this is that place. Tzameret, 2 names and more names for that. To the right of it, you can see a green area, which is one of the parks of Tel Aviv. A beautiful place to visit, a beautiful green area, and that is the Bursa, which is the diamond center of Israel. 60% of the diamonds, actually, of the word diamonds, are cut and polished in those buildings. Then stock market is one of those buildings. I must say the ugliest one. But, as you can see, so many skyscrapers now are building here. Some for neighborhoods like Midtown, those two skyscrapers. Behind it is Tel Aviv, but behind it you can see other cities like Ramat Gan and Givatayim, and the mountains there is already Samaria, which is another way to the West Bank, another way to Palestine. Then in that case, if you want to know how small we are, narrow Israel is, then Israel, if you are not taking the West Bank as part of Israel, is ending there and beginning at the sea. That's it. You can understand how small Israel is. Such an amazing place. It's a winter day. It can be a better day. It's a little bit hazy, but still it's beautiful. Wow. January 2018.